Hello, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. We're gonna continue our way through the Mass Effect trilogy. We finished up previously Mass Effect 1, and we're gonna load that character up into Mass Effect 2 and kick off a playthrough here. I love Mass Effect 2. And I think it's a great successor to Mass Effect 1. It's different. It's better in many ways, a little worse in some other ways, and I'm excited to get into it. Our goal will be to play the entire game and as well all the DLC before moving on to Mass Effect 3. So there's a lot of game ahead of us. Hey, Bunny. I hope you're doing well. I'm sure you'll let me know if anything is off with the audio or any other part of the stream. Let's get into it, shall we? I already took the step earlier of loading up my my old Mass Effect 1 saves. Oh wow, I have a YouTube follower. Bunny has become my first YouTube follower. Thanks, Bunny. I much appreciate it. I think most of these things, most of these playthroughs are going to be permanently stored on YouTube. I actually don't know how long videos stay up on Twitch. I thought there was a time limit, but I'm not sure. But in any case, YouTube will be their permanent home in the worst case. So this character here is the one that we played Mass Effect 1 with. We closed at level 54, and as you can see, the most that I've gotten before is like level 57, except this guy here, who apparently I did a new game plus in Mass Effect 1 because I think that's the only way to get a 60. Anyway, level 54, Jurnau Shepard. 2 weeks, that's how long videos stay on. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. 2 weeks, that's not very long. I'm glad I'm archiving them then. Long may they live on YouTube. Combat difficulty, insanity, automatic level up, and absolutely not. Subtitles, yes. I don't usually play with subtitles, but we will this time. Squad power usage, no. I like to decide when my squad uses their powers. And my main reasoning there is that I want to have all their powers ready when I need to use them and not when they want to use them. And in Mass Effect 2, one of the big changes is that we go from an individual power cooldown for a character to a character level cooldown, right? So if I use one power, I can't use any other power until the cooldown is over, as opposed to Mass Effect 1 where I could just spam powers one after the other. So that means if my squad mates are doing stuff without me, they might put me in a weird situation, an awkward situation. And I tend to like to use squad mates as power mules. Their main purpose is to bring their powers with them, and I'm gonna do most of the shooting and the tanking, frankly. Autosave, yes, sure. Let's go. Let's review the details. 54, military specialization. We were a soldier, yes. We were a paragon. We were very much a paragon. We got the blue lights in our final shot of Mass Effect 1. Rex is alive. We kept him alive. We actually had a double assurance of keeping him alive because we had both his family armor from that side mission, and we as well had a sufficiently high charm skill to talk to him and talk him down in the event that we didn't have his armor. Kaidan died. Rest in peace, Kaidan. And the council was saved. Probably the right choices. At least this Shepard made those choices, and we'll see how they play out. I mean, these are just great opening shots. This is fantastic.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, even saving the Council. Humanity has the trust of the entire galaxy.
Hello, Miranda.
And still, it's not enough.
Our sacrifices have earned the Council's gratitude, but Shepard remains our best hope.
But they're sending
Hello,
him
Martin
to fight
Sheen.
Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help.
For good
Even
reason.
after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon.
That's me.
But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Yes, those eyes look perfectly normal. I've never seen any eyes like that anywhere. Ocular implants, I'm sure. Of course, would you need ocular implants? Ah, the Normandy. In an era of custom gene modification, would you need ocular implants? Probably not.
Disengaging FTL drives.
Music is so
Mission
good.
syncs active.
The Normandy music.
Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
Oh, Navigator Presley.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Ouch.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down.
Oh, man.
Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Oh, jeez. Ah, brutal. Ah, Ash. This scene is not pre-rendered, as the previous scene was.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Commander,
Ashley, go. Now.
I love the way that line was
Aye, aye.
delivered. I really think it's very strong. Back to pre-rendered scenes.
everybody in. Go, go, go!
I have to say, this opening sequence is really brutal. Like, just that shot where a crew member gets blown and then, like, rendered unconscious or probably killed. And then we get a close-up of their face staring into their probably dead eyes. It's a really brutal opening sequence. And just like the way that the Normandy's been torn up here. I mean, when we were on the Normandy in Mass Effect 1, we felt like, hey, this is our home. But it's a thin-skinned metal ship.
Mayday! 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 This is SSB
And, you know, there's not much separating the crew members from, you know, the vacuum of space.
An unknown enemy.
That doesn't look safe.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
And this is such a hype. This is so great. I love this sequence. This is such an unnecessary sequence, but they built it anyway. This is a sequence built with love. And just it reinforces the point of how like fragile the existence is inside the Normandy. I love that you can just knock aside stuff floating in air, or not in air, but in space. Just knock it around. Maybe I can bring this in with me into the cockpit here. Extra seat. There we go. It went in. Hope it didn't knock over Joker. Will it be here in the next cutscene?
We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Don't throw your life away.
Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, Bunny, it could be.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe gene-generated eyes would just be like regular human eyes at their maximum potential. And there's definitely parts of the spectrum we can't see. Would you want, you know, a set of cybernetic eyes that could see X-rays? Maybe. Okay. The mic might sound better. Ouch. Ouch. A little bit of B DNA, a little bit of snake DNA. You'll get some kind of weird hybrid. Body of a snake, wings of a bee, head of a human. Great vision though. I mean, again, the brutality of just like floating in space, losing oxygen, and apparently falling into the atmosphere of a planet? I mean, holy shit, dude. Whatever armor it is that keeps Shepard together through this sequence. I did have some very good armor from the last game. Colossus armor, but not even Colossus armor would do that, I think. I will check with Speedy about the mic settings. I haven't messed with it too much. It's a Yeti. It's a blue Yeti. I just sort of picked the settings that seemed right overall, but maybe there's ways to do it better.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I mean, human bodies are kind of a machine. It's an organic machine, but it's a machine. So, you know, there's no reason to believe that you can't make the machine work again with sufficient reconstruction. Would it be the same person? It's a good question. You know, he died, brain function stopped. My voice is very trebly. Not a lot of bass. Okay. Well, I'll work on that, Bunny. I don't think I'll mess with it right now, obviously, but I'll check with Speedy and see if he has some recommendations. So this is what I look like, and this is my character from the first game. It's actually fairly faithful as a reproduction. It looks like that character, but I didn't quite get that character the way that I wanted in the first place. So I will try to make some adjustments. We're going to do a custom appearance. And we now have the benefit of this code. And I've actually gone back to one of my previous games and written down the things that I liked and didn't like. I looked at a character that I did like, actually, and just copied the code. So what we'll do is we'll go through that. You can see here, for example, if I change the facial structure, the first digit of the code changes as well. So we're just going to duplicate the code that I have here and see what we get, and then maybe we'll make some adjustments based on that. Let's see where we get to. That's odd. It's already exactly the code that I've written down, but it looks nothing like the code that I want. So maybe this thing isn't working properly? What is going on here? This is not the character that I'm looking for.